الله اكبر قدام كبر كبر يا تبري كبر.
I mean, Sudan last year, the figure we reported, also based on data coming from the International Organization for Migration, we had 9.1 million IDPs at the end of the year. That's the highest figure ever recorded for a single country. We never had that, even for Ukraine in 2022. So that's for what we call the stock figure, the number of IDPs at the end of the year. During the year, we also count, that's one of our metric, we also count what we call movements. Not necessarily people, but movements, because a person can be displaced multiple times. It has happened in Sudan, it's happening very much now in Gaza. We recorded 6 million movements in 2023 in Sudan. Those 6 million movements were more than the previous 14 years of movements in Sudan. Just to give you how the situation has dramatically changed. Now, obviously, Sudan has integrated the top 5. It's basically the country with the largest number of IDPs in the world. Over half of Sudan's population need humanitarian assistance. We have, I think, over 7 million people who are acutely food insecure. So we're talking about, those are the side effect of the conflicts and of displacement. Obviously, displaced people are even more vulnerable. They lost their houses, they lost their livelihoods. And we can even talk about education. Prospects are very distant for children, healthcare. Diseases are spreading because the health system has collapsed. So this is a very dire situation. It's an immensely dire situation right now in Sudan for the 9 million IDPs and the rest of the population, of course. That's the situation and that we are facing, and those numbers are again conservative, but we can say all in all that nearly 20% of Sudan's population has been internally displaced. Many people have been displaced multiple times. People have maybe fled to Darfur to be again displaced another time to Darfur, maybe to cross the border to Chad. So there is, in addition to the protractedness, there is the repeated nature of displacement that is really exacerbating the needs and the fragility of people. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a fairly dire situation. Obviously, it's not the only one. I understand, there are other situations in the world. Gaza has also, unfortunately, taken some light from the grave situation in Sudan. I don't want to compare the tragedies, but yeah, Sudan is a neglected crisis. For sure, I think humanitarian funding is very low, and which makes just the resolution of the conflict is even more urgent and imperative. So I hope the guns will go silent soon. I mean, the consequences on displaced children are just staggering. If the conflict lasts, we could be talking about a lost generation. So that's what we are facing now.